Hello and welcome to Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set and I hope you all are having a fantastic evening this evening. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Again, I am Ready Set, and on my channel I predominantly stream indie games, so 98% of the time you will see indie games, much like the one you see here on your screen. And I typically stream Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings here on twitch.tv. So yeah, tonight is our story Saturday night. I was gonna do later Alligator, but being that I'm not 100% feeling well, we're gonna do Wayward Strand instead. because it does it's voiceover, so it does a lot of the speaking for me, as opposed to me having to do the speaking. So we're gonna go ahead and do that instead. But yeah, was just sitting here thinking that we have what, 2 weeks left of September, and then we have October. So I will get the lineup out for October. I'm pretty sure Thursday and Saturday will be just one game, and we're gonna use Fridays as our variety stream. So I will look for, I don't do horror games per se. I tend to do games that are Halloween based but are spoofy. So that's what we'll be doing next month. We'll be doing a lot of spoofy games. We won't be doing Costume Quest because we played Costume Quest 1 and 2. We played 1 the year before and then 2 last year. So those games will not be played this year. I'm thinking of playing I know Beacon Pines is coming out next week, so that might be our Saturday game. And then I'm thinking of picking up Pumpkin Jack, and that might be our Thursday game. And then of course Fridays will be variety spoofy games. So but yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of with the upcoming streams. But I think we can go ahead and get ready to start our next game, or start our game, or continue our playthrough of Wayward Strand. Again, we're gonna be streaming for about an hour. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So let me bring up the game. And then we'll switch over to our game screen. Hey, just lurking. We're switching it up tonight. We're playing Wayward Strand instead, because I didn't want to do all that reading for later Alligator. So we're gonna play more Wayward Strand, since it already does the speaking for me. And we're streaming for about an hour tonight.
Here we are. Now, who are you?
Casey.
Casey. Wonderful.
Wait, did it restart my game?
Original. I'm Esther. Nice to meet you.
I think it restarted.
I've got to go solve a mystery about a goat. Casey, come here.
Wait a minute, hold up. I think it started the game over. We were pretty far up into the game.
Alright. Here we are.
I guess we're gonna go back through it then. Yeah, like it restarted the game.
Casey.
We had went through all of this
Casey.
already.
Wonderful name. Very original. I'm Esther. Nice to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go solve a mystery about a goat. Casey, come here.
She said she's up for it.
Right, okay. All right. Lily, this is Casey.
Hi, Casey.
I'll be busy in the general ward, so come see Lily if you need anything. Now, your job is to go to each of the patients' rooms and spend some time with them. Oh, Lily,
Did you find a spare fob watch? Yeah, I think so.
I'm kind of upset because I did all of this already.
But otherwise, just give him a bit of company. Got that?
Maybe it didn't save the chapter.
Great. All right. Catch you later, Case.
Bye, Mum.
Okay, here you go. You can use it to keep track of the time. A lot goes on in a hospital. You can't be everywhere at once. I'll be busy today, so you're going to have to choose how you spend your own time.
Can't you just give me jobs to do?
You can come back to me and I'll make some suggestions, but you're going to have to make your own decisions. Plus, it's still your holiday. Try to enjoy yourself a little bit. All right. Now, Mrs. Vaughan's room is just down the hall. That's a good place to start. She's really friendly. If I'm not off doing something, I'm usually just here, so head back anytime you need help.
Thank you for the raid, Dan. I appreciate you. Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you that may be new to the channel, I am Ready Set, or this is Ready Set Indie Games, and I am Ready Set. And on my channel, I predominantly cover indie games, so 98% of the time you're going to see indie games on my channel. And I typically stream Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings. And yeah, so if you're into indie games or you're interested in indie games, then you have come to the right place. We're replaying Wayward Strand. I was gonna do later Alligator, but I wasn't feeling 100%. So I'm doing Wayward Strand because it does the talking for me, so I don't have to do a lot of the talking. But it didn't save my last progress. I guess we didn't finish out the chapter, so therefore it didn't save progress. So we're replaying it now.
Hello, dear. Come in, come in. Casey Beaumaris. My, you must have grown a mile a minute since I last saw you. How tall you've grown.
Nice to see you, Mrs. Vaughan.
Ida. Please, Ida. We're all friends here. Welcome to the hospital. Come in, please. Make yourself at home.
Do you know anything about this airship?
A little, I suppose.
Do you know where it came from?
Not really, unfortunately. I mean, the brochure said that it used to be a luxury German airliner. Oh, Mr. Bruce would be a good person to ask. He was a passenger on the ship, I believe, back when it was in commission. His room is on the level below this one, in the same spot, I think.
Back, Mrs. Vaughan. Hi there, Casey. Want to top up?
Oh, yes, please.
How are you two getting on?
Good.
Good stuff.
Thank you, dear.
All right. I'll see you later today, Mrs. Vaughan. You too, Casey.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to ask about the people who work here, other than Mum.
Oh, well, I know a few of them. There's the nurses. Ted, who runs the shuttle. Devon, the cook. Then there's Dr. Shen and... who is it? Dr. Alavi. And the director, of course, Mr. Pettigrew.
Is there anyone else?
Well, I'm not sure. I spend most of my time in this ward, which is only a section of the hospital. The nurses often have to rush off to the general ward when there's an emergency.
Thanks.
You're welcome, dear. It was like a little memory test.
Okay. Look at the notebook. Ida, hospital staff. Joe and Lily are the nurses. Ted does the shadow, Devin the cook, Dr. Shin, Dr. Alavi are the doctors, obviously, and Mr. Pettigrew is the director. Ida Vaughn, she seems really friendly, kind of like a grandma, I guess. Okay.
I might go and have a look around.
Okay then. I'll see you later, dear.
You there, mate?
Ah, that's Mr. Avery, am I right?
Indeed you are.
What are you after?
I just realised that I should inform you that... Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but on Sunday there's to be a visit of critical importance.
You mean the council bloke?
Oh, you've heard? Oh, good, good. As you know, the VIPs, every moment must be considered. Immaculately planned. In fact...
Sorry, Mr. Avery. What are you after exactly? Did you want me to set up another coffee?
Oh, no. No, that's fine. I just... I'll be taking my lunch a little later than usual.
Very well.
I have to prepare. There's just so much.
Very well, sir. You'd best get to it then.
Yes, you're right. Good man, good man.
What?
Dr. Bashard?
What are you here for? Time to turn me sunny side up?
What do you mean?
I mean, what is your purpose here?
They told me to check in on you.
You must have heard wrong.
Why do you think that?
There's no other explanation as to why you're bothering me.
I'm just meant to come to visit and keep people company.
Well, I have no desire for company. Good day.
So that other interaction with that doctor was new because that wasn't in there the last time I played, or I didn't come down here the last time I played. Okay, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse you? Who are you?
Casey. My mum works here, Mrs. Beaumaris.
Ah, the head proctor. And I suppose she sent you to keep an eye on me.
Why would you think that? Are you alright?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you. I just haven't been given my medicine yet. Now, why are you in my room?
You haven't had your medicine.
The staff here are atrocious. Memory like a... what is it?
Goldfish?
No, that's not it. You look awkward, standing there in the doorway like that. Come on, in you come. Have a seat over there. Don't mind me. I'm just battling this confounded puzzle.
Mrs. Esther?
I didn't tell you to call me Mrs., and I don't want it. I'm done with being a Mrs.
Why?
My own bloody reasons, Pokey Polly. Never got much out of it anyway. Well, what is it?
What do you know about the airship?
What business is it of yours?
I asked first.
You did you? Well, I suppose we're at what you might call an impasse.
I want to uncover the mystery. The mystery of the ship.
Be careful, Missy. Set out to discover a mystery. The mystery might discover you.
Is it a secret?
There are plenty of secrets around here. Secrets in the present, secrets of the past. The future's the only thing that's clear, really. Forget what I said. I know diddly squat about this place, except it's staffed by nitwits. Did you hear that? That's Bruce. Back from the cav. Excuse me for a moment. Well, out you get. You can come back later.
I like how it said follow her, and I ended up getting in front of her.
Guten Tag, Mr. Bruce. How are you doing?
I'm preparing to rest.
Ah, good. Very good. You were in the cafe last night, right?
Yesterday. In the evening?
Mr. Bloody Fork, utterly prophetic.
Perhaps I was not present.
Oh, well, I was sitting down to dinner, as per usual. Usual pea and ham. Minding my own business. Couple of minutes go by, and Mr. Fork plops down at the next table. Now, I happen to know Mr. Fork is an Aquarius, and I happened to read his horoscope in the weekly just beforehand. Before dinner last night, that is. So I tried to pass on the good news, and well...
Well?
He went off.
Mr. Fork?
Right off. He was yelling, he was shouting, not very loudly, I suppose, but he clearly didn't believe a word I was saying.
I see.
He said horoscopes were nonsense. Can you believe it? Nonsense. I told him my horoscope has been accurate for 79 days. Consecutive. Then he said, well, I was just seeing what I wanted to see. And then I said, what about Nostradamus?
Yes.
Nostradamus, predicting the start of the First War and then the end of the Second. Well, I couldn't abide it, Mr. Bruce. Couldn't abide. I walked right off, didn't even finish my peas. Mr. Bruce, you're a learned man, continental man. You have faith in Nostradamus, of course.
Miss Fitzgerald?
I just, I know you believe me, but if I were you, I'd keep a lid on it around Mr. Fork. That is, if you don't want your patients sorely tried.
Mrs. Fitzgerald,
What is it?
I must, rest.
Of course. No need to tell me twice. I'll leave you to your nap, Mr. Bruce.
Who is there? You are not a nurse.
I was gonna leave him, but
I'm, Casey.
I am Mr. Bruce. You may sit if you like.
okay. So So we're getting a total different playthrough, to be honestly truthful.
I wanted to ask you about the airship.
The Gräfin, Isabella. I know some. I would voyage upon the Bella before the war, when I was young. Perhaps ask me more after my rest. Hmm?
Oh, okay.
The boy, Theodore, he knows much of the ship.
Where is he?
Perhaps the cafeteria.
Thanks, Mr. Bruce. I might leave you for now. Is that okay?
Do as you wish.
I mean, he was about to go to sleep. Middle floor is where the cafeteria is. Just curious, does it show us the view? Okay, leave.
Hey, Devon. Hello. Could you get Mr. Bruce's lunch going? I'll be ready to collect it in about 15 minutes.
Ah, hello there. That's right, you're the Mo Morris girl. And of course, that's why you're here. It all comes together.
What's coming together?
You haven't been told. Well, that's an interesting decision. In any case, if you've been kept in the dark, I'll have to do the same. Apologies, my dear. Now, your name, Prithee.
My name is Casey.
Casey, is it? Very well, very well. My name is Neil Avery. You might have heard of me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Come in. Have a seat.
Mr. Avery,
Yes, my dear.
can you tell me what you know about the airship?
Ah, curious, are we? Very well. The year 1976. The man, Felix Pettigrew. He saw an opportunity that no one else had seen before. A derelict airship floating above a nowhere town.
Hey, that's my town.
Ah, my sincerest apologies. Within just a few months, he had convinced the town council to convert it to a hospital. And with some clever marketing, he raised capital investment from across the globe. A year later, and here we are, airborne, aboard a modern medical marvel.
Dr. Shen's General.
Why was it made into a hospital?
Why? Why not? It's lovely up here.
Do you know where it was built?
Oh, you know, Europe somewhere. Mr. Bruce might know. He's Viennese. Your curiosity about the ship's provenance is intriguing. I always keep an eye out for what is interesting the populace. Yes.
I heard
Yes?
yesterday there was an argument.
Oh, yes. Mrs. Fitzgerald and Mr. Falk. Well, they don't get along all that well.
What was the fight about?
As I recall, Mrs. Fitzgerald was just giving Mr. Falk some horological advice. It wasn't bad news. Wasn't bad at all. But Mr. Falk was quite dismissive, as per usual. He's very fixed in his view of the world.
What did...
Well, before I knew it, voices were raised, eyebrows were furrowed. It was quite unbecoming. But don't tell either of them I told you so. Now, really, that's all I can tell you. I can't stand gossip.
Mr. Avery, can you tell me what you know about the VIP?
Ah, you won't rest until you discover the truth. I've had some information intimated to me by a certain influential person who I cannot name. There's a very important person visiting in a few days, a VIP from the government, on Sunday around midday. That's all I can say for now.
I might leave for the moment.
I see. Very well, my dear.
Lily?
Yes?
I went to see Dr. Bouchard.
Ah, yes.
Do you know why she would be angry with me?
Oh, she's gotten a prognosis recently. It was worse than any of us expected. She's taking it hard.
What was the prognosis?
I think I'll leave it to her to talk about the specifics, if she'd like to share.
She doesn't seem happy here.
She complains about it quite a bit, doesn't she?
Why is she here if she's unhappy?
She needs a lot of care at the moment. She can only really get it up here. I've got to get back to it. Casey, she might not want company now. But if you're able to, check in on her every now and then. I'll do the same.
Do you know much about the airship? Before it was a hospital?
Like, when it was just a wreck?
Before that, where did it come from?
Europe. Somewhere. Every so often we find something or other with a bit of foreign writing on it. German looking, though some of it looked a bit more Spanish. To me. Oh, Ted might know more about it. The shuttle operator. He spends a lot of time up here. I don't know where he goes off to, but he got the shuttle working. I'm sure he'd know more about the ship.
Where can I find him?
He reads the newspaper for the patients in the cafeteria, in the mornings. That's just down the end of the hall.
Thanks, Lily.
No worries.
Lily, my dear.
Mr. Avery.
Has Mr. Falk come down for lunch yet? With our VIP arriving in just 2 days, I must give our friendly fisherman a crash course in etiquette.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Mr. Falk, he passed last night.
What? Hugo?
He passed away. Heart attack in his sleep, rest his soul.
Oh my God. Did you know about this?
I only just found out too.
Oh. Now I'm sorry for both of us. He wasn't that old. How old was he?
76.
Oh. Well, that is getting on.
He was going to be 77 on Sunday.
Poor fella. God. He seemed so healthy.
He was.
God. I've got to, does everyone know?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
I see. I must, well, it is time for lunch, I suppose. Yes.
Oh, right. Lunch. You should head to the cafeteria soon. It's down that way, on this level. I'll meet you there in a bit to show you how to order.
I am ready for spoofy season.
Oh, shoot. I've got to take Miss Hummel to lunch.
I've got it covered here. You go ahead.
Oh, hey, Casey. It's just about lunchtime. Want to come with me?
Sure.
I just got to grab Miss Hummel. Then we can go down.
Sure.
Now she following. At first she did not follow Esther. She walked in front of her.
Yes, I heard. Sad day. No more muscle chowder.
Very much so.
I've got your usual here.
Ah, much obliged.
Of course. Miss Hummel isn't in her room. We'll have to go look for her. Ah, there you are. Hi, Tommy. Come on with us. It's time for lunch. Okay, here we go.
You're not, but you need to get your stuff together. I'm ready for spoofy season. Because this is where we got up to the last time, so it didn't take us that long to get back to where we were.
This is Miss Hummel. Tommy.
Hi, Miss Hummel.
Miss Hummel is non-verbal. She doesn't speak with us, but she enjoys company and conversation. So don't
Enjoy
hesitate
that
to
lurk.
spend some time with her if you get a chance.
All right.
Good stuff. You wait here for a bit, please, Tommy. All right, let's go order some food.
You don't think... you don't think Mr. Bruce had anything to do?
All right, so this is where you order food. This is the intercom, and say hi, Devon.
What?
Oh, oops.
That you, Lily?
Yes, it's me. Sorry, Casey's here. I'm showing her how to order.
Hi, Casey.
Hi.
Very well. When you're ready.
Okay, so you can order anything off the menu. Unfortunately, it's all
Sorry
soup.
that it's all soup. We're still getting the kitchen fitted out.
But it's good.
Though. Hearty.
The options are on the menu on the wall. Just order when you're ready.
That was kind of funny. She gave him that look. I would like an order. I still want chicken and mushroom soup.
Chicken and mushroom soup, please.
Coming right up.
It usually doesn't take too long. Ah, it's on its way. There you go.
Because this is where we got to last time.
Look after Miss Hummel. Feel free to come sit with us, or you can find somewhere else to sit.
I don't know why the audio keeps
Tony's up next.
kind of like.
I'm gonna keep
Thanks,
an eye
Jeff.
on her myself. Her face is too open. Clearly she's hiding something.
Here we go, Miss Hummel.
We'll eat with them. Because they already stopped talking.
Thanks.
Spending time with her is great. Oh, if you notice her watering can is empty, you could refill it. But otherwise, keep an eye on her perhaps. Especially if she's out of her room unattended. Yes?
I wanted to ask about Mr. Folk.
Oh, right. What did you want to know?
What was he like?
He was a funny old fella. You would have liked him. Always eating ice cream bars. We'd find wrappers lying in his room.
Did he have family?
His wife died a few years back. There's a daughter. She's got a farm up near Kawira. The funeral will be on Sunday.
How did he die?
Oh, it was in the night. Dr. Shen wrote it up as a cardiac arrest. Heart attack.
Did it hurt?
Well, it might have. We don't really know. He may not have even woken up.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we've all got to go sometime. But I suppose for the patients here, well...
I wish I'd met him.
I wish you had too.
Hey, Lil. Hi, Casey. How's the morning been?
It's been good.
Good to hear. Have you been doing as you're told?
Yeah, I've been going around, like you asked. Patients don't seem to want much. I've just been talking with them.
Just remember, Case, you're here to help.
I am helping.
Good. There's a lot that goes on up here, more than you might realise. You need to keep your nose out of those books to see it. All right, I've got to get back to it. I'll see you up at the shuttle at 6. See you then. See you, Lil.
Oh, bye, Mrs. B.
So now we're right back where we were.
I heard someone talking about a VIP.
Huh? Oh, right. A government man is coming on Sunday. We've got to get the place spick and span by then.
Why is he visiting?
Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest. Must be something important. Mr. Pettigrew keeps ringing in about it. It's kind of why you're up here, actually. So the patients get a bit more attention, while we're running around like headless chooks.
I might go for now.
Oh, sure. We'll see you later.
Enjoy your lunch.
See if they're talking about anything.
Casey, how are things? We're just, well, Mrs. Fitzgerald and I are having a discussion at the moment, but do come by mine in the afternoon.
Yes. Very well. Very well.
We'll have a good old yarn.
Sure.
Very good, very good. Ah, yes, the weather. Rather warm indeed.
What scintillating patter.
Yes, warm and sunny.
That's it. Okay, let's go talk to... I noticed that doctor didn't come up. Let's go maybe talk to her again. We can visit him. Maybe he could tell us more about the ship now.
Hi again, Mr. Bruce.
Hello again. I apologize. I confess I have forgotten your name already.
It's Casey.
Casey. Thank you. Casey. Casey.
When did you travel on the airship?
In the early 30s. Several times. Before the war. And then again, once 1953.
What was it like back then?
Magnificent. We followed in the footsteps of Ekena, Lehman, Nobile.
Why did you travel on the ship so much?
We performed. Anna would sing.
Who is Anna?
My wife.
Aww.
Late, as you say, she has died.
I'm sorry. Were you rich?
Somewhat. My Anna was admired by many. We did not want. It was a long time ago. My memory fades.
Okay. Here come Mister again, stirring up trouble.
Knock, knock. Oh, hello. You get around, don't you?
Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Yes. I don't suppose you've heard. Mr. Falk?
Mr. Falk?
He died early this morning.
I see. May God rest his soul.
I suppose you don't have anything else to add?
I didn't know him so well.
No. Well, me either, but I certainly didn't wish any harm upon him. You know me, wouldn't hurt a fly. But I had my disagreements with him, certainly. And you...
I wish him rest.
What I'm saying is, you two were
Rest
so...
and peace.
Well, it's very irregular, you know.
In what regard?
Well, because, well, his stars, they were very auspiciously aligned. It's rather strange indeed, come to think of it. I'm going to have another squiz at my charts. It just doesn't line up.
Good day.
You've got a lot of stuff.
Gifts from my family.
What's that egg? On the shelf?
Oh, it is a Fabergé.
What's it for?
It is an ornament. It does not contain the surprise. It is missing.
Can we find it?
It is not here. It was lost on another continent.
What is the surprise?
The second piece, hidden inside.
Can I open it?
Yes, you must twist.
That's still kind of cool. paintings.
Yes.
Are they gifts from your family too?
Yes.
Why haven't you hung them up yet?
That is enough questions. I do not enjoy speaking of the paintings.
Sorry.
Afternoon, Mr. Bruce. Something came for you. Hey.
Hey.
Where do you want it?
Just there. Will do.
All right. I'll go then.
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya. I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
I'm sorry about your wife, Anna.
Anna. She is dead.
Excuse me, Mr. Bruce.
Yes?
Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
From?
Before Australia.
Well, I was born in Austria. But I spent many years in England, traveling. Then England, my Anna passed. My wife, Anna, then to here.
What was Austria like?
Austria? I was born, raised there. We lived there many years. We left, never returned.
What was your time in England like?
England. We settled there. Our family. But we often toured for Anna. Her performances.
Did you know Mr. Falk?
Yes, I knew him.
Were you friends with him?
We knew each other.
Was he sick?
I am not sure. That is enough questions, please.
Okay. Mr. Bruce?
Yes?
Did Esther and Mr. Falk fight a lot?
Nostradamus. I believe so. They are both of strong opinions.
Whose side are you on?
I do not participate. My opinion is not requested.
Do you know what they were fighting about?
Mrs. Fitzgerald is a disciple of starmongers. The arguments are not mine to discuss.
Mr. Falk, the man who...
Passed away.
Yes. Were you not friends with each other?
No, he did not enjoy my company.
Do you know why?
we were different.
That can't be all.
No, there was also confusion. What do you know about the war?
World War II?
Yes. Horror. We cannot imagine. Mr. Fogg, he fought in the war. When we met, my accent, I believe that he assumed my involvement also.
You weren't in the war?
We fled England. I did not fight.
Did you ever try to talk to him about it?
No. Many Austrians were involved. It can be understood.
I'm sorry.
Me also.
Was Mr. Fogg frightened of you?
Perhaps. Perhaps he just didn't like me. I don't always like to talk. Mr. Fogg, he liked to talk. And he did not like Germans.
So you got a parcel today? Do you want me to open it?
No, thank you.
Okay. I'll see you a bit later, Mr. Bruce.
Yes.
You've returned.
Why can't I stay for a moment?
Do what you wish, but please stop discussing it with me.
Dr. Bouchard? Do you remember me? You were my doctor once, when I was a little girl.
Lean forward. That hair. Ruth's girl? Casey?
Yeah.
Casey, why are you here again?
I'm here to spend time with the patients.
Well, you spend more than enough with me.
I'm staying.
Suit yourself.
I'm going to leave.
You don't need to announce it.
You're back. Good. In you come. Take a seat.
What are you knitting?
Oh, this? Just a scarf.
Who's it for?
Oh, well, I'll give it to Philippa, my cousin. Plus, I just feel like knitting.
Do you like knitting?
Actually, not usually. To tell you the truth, my work is usually pretty shoddy. But I'm enjoying this.
Is it going to have a pattern?
Yes, I think so. My pattern work is shocking. But I'm going to give it a go nonetheless.
Do you know why Dr. Bouchard is so angry?
Ah, so you've met her, Dr. Bouchard. Well, she's in a lot of pain. And according to the doctors, she's got weeks left to live. Poor woman.
It's scary.
It's hard to imagine, yes. We've all got to go sometime, but it doesn't lessen the sting when it's your turn.
Can't they cure her?
Some illnesses don't have a cure, especially at our age.
Thanks for talking with me about her.
Not at all.
Have you heard about a VIP coming to visit?
What's that?
A very important person.
Oh? No, not really. That's a strange term.
I heard that there's a visitor coming on Sunday.
Maybe it's a pop star. What was the name of that fellow? He had a movie come out. The Man Who Fell Down. Oh, that's not right.
Do you have any other clues?
No, unfortunately. We'll just have to wait and see.
Can I ask you something about Esther and Mr. Folk?
Oh, well, I suppose. What is it?
I heard that the two of them had a fight yesterday. Sometime recently, anyway.
Oh, that's just what they were like. Riling one another up.
Esther seems hard to get along with.
Oh, I don't know about that. She and Mr. Avery get along famously. I think it was just their personalities, to be frank. I think they both enjoyed a bit of antagonism.
Do you know what it was about?
It would have been over some silly thing as per usual. I mean, if I overheard, I didn't catch all the details. I tend to tune out when the two of them go at it, if I'm honest.
Was Mr. Folk mean?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. He was just a bit stubborn.
Maybe he should have listened to her.
Oh, he'd listen. He just wouldn't agree.
Okay, well, thanks.
You're a funny one, aren't you? Collecting all these tidbits.
I guess.
You're curious, that's good. Stay curious.
Still knitting?
Yes.
Hi, Casey. Did you need anything?
Oh, I might have tea in here later if that's not too much of a bother.
Of course. That'll be fine. And is your knee still acting up?
Much better today, thank you.
Good. Well, I'll see you for tea.
That you will.
Do you mind if I have a look at your shelf?
Oh, please do. It's just a bunch of knickknacks, really.
Is this you?
Which? Oh, yes, that's me. And the family.
Your sons?
Yes.
How old are they now?
They're... Well, there's my husband Gerald, who has passed, rest his soul. There's Paul on the left there. He's 64 this year. And there's Thomas on the right, who would have turned 60 this year. Rest his soul.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not at all, dear. That's Toddy.
Hi, Toddy. See you later, Mrs. Vaughan.
Ida, remember?
Oops, sorry, Ida.
Goodbye, dear.
Alright, we got 2 hours before we have to meet her mom. Do we go to Mr. Avery or do we go up to Tommy's room? Let's go to Mr. Avery and see what he has to say.
Young Miss Beaumaris, a pleasure to see you again. Do come in. Have a seat.
Hey, Mr. Avery.
Hmm?
The man who passed away,
Mr. Falk?
what was he like?
Oh, Hugo. Exemplary. An exemplary character. Extraordinary vigor. Of course, in a hospital. Mortality is not unexpected. However, in a case like that of Mr. Falk, it comes rather more as a shock.
Did he have any family?
Oh, certainly. Falk. Now, I believe that's a Finnish name. He certainly had family here. Been here for 30 years or more, I'd heard him say. He'd certainly have family local to the area.
Were you friends?
Oh, of course. Thick as thieves we were, though he was charming with everyone, and certainly close with Mrs. Ford. Nonetheless, I always felt that he and I had a special rapport.
Why was it a shock?
Well, he was a vigorous fellow, as I said, bursting with energy. He had a kind word for any who crossed his path, but nor was he without a fiendish side, a true prankster. As one attains a certain age, one can less and less take for granted such a life force as his. Ah, I'd best get back to it, Casey. As my dear friend's example shows, there's not a moment to waste. I have so much in here. I must wrangle it and wrestle it, and inhume it upon that page.
See you later, Mr. Avery.
My deepest regards. Come by any time.
Hi, Miss Hummel. Tommy? I'm just gonna have a look around, if that's okay. The watering can is almost empty.
Hi there, Tommy. Hey, Casey. How's she been this afternoon?
Good, I think.
Yes. She seems to like your company. It's a nice warm day. I suppose I'll be back a bit later to take you to dinner. Bye for now.
I might, I'll refill this for you. Here you go.
Dr. Shen. Dr. Shen to maternity, Miss King. Maternity.
Are you going to water the flowers?
Could Mrs. Thorpe please head to the lost property office on S2? Up the lift. Mrs. Thorpe.
You have a beautiful garden. You look after it, I suppose. What types of flowers are these? I think I see some geraniums. I like geraniums. Goodbye, Tommy. Miss, Hummel.
I'm thinking that it ends when the clock strikes 6 and then it goes to chapter 2 is what I'm thinking. Okay, nothing for her. And then I think Esther in her room sleeping. So you really don't want to... Yeah, it look like she sleep. Nothing here. Maybe talk to Lily for a little bit. Okay, let's see.
Lily?
Yeah?
I saw some bears in Tommy's room.
What? Oh, right. The trophies.
Where did they come from?
Why are you asking again?
I'm curious.
Look, I'm a bit busy here, Casey. I'm not too sure. You could check with Ida. She's friends with Tommy. She might know more.
Oh, hello, dear. Wonderful to see you again. Come, take a seat by me here.
Do you know anything about the golden bears in Tommy's room?
Oh, on the dresser?
Yeah.
They're awards of some kind. I'm not sure what for, though. They've been in Tommy's room since she moved in, I believe.
See you later, Ida.
See you, Casey.
Lily.
Mm-hmm?
Esther was talking about an argument she was having with Mr. Folk last night.
Ah, those two got into it every now and then. Mr. Folk was quite skeptical of Mrs. Fitzgerald's beliefs.
Which beliefs?
Oh, you know, horoscopes, UFOs, ghosts, this and that.
Do you know what the fight was about?
I wasn't there. I'm not sure. If it was in the cafeteria, Mr. Avery might have been around. He usually eats with Esther. Wayward?
Lily, I'm running a little behind, but I'll be over to collect Casey in a moment.
Oh, she's right here.
Ah, good. She's, has today been busy?
Oh, it's been okay. It's been fine, really. I sent Joe down on the afternoon shuttle.
Good. He's been overworking himself. I've been meaning to mention it.
It has been a help, though.
Now the eternal dilemma. Oh, Mr. Pettigrew will be calling in tomorrow morning. He wants all relevant staff present, including a doctor.
Oh, Dr. Shen, I suppose?
It'll have to be.
I'll try. She seems to be very busy, usually.
She can be quite imposing, but that seems to be part and parcel of the profession. Anyway, I'll be over there in a moment.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
There she is again. By Jove, you're making a meal of this place, aren't you? Conquering the whole ship. Look out, there's a new captain aboard. By all means, Captain, do come in.
Have you been to Miss Hummel's room?
Of course, of course. So much greenery. Wonderful ambience.
Have you seen her golden bear statues?
Oh, yes. The statuettes. Wonderful craftsmanship. And real gold, so I'm told.
Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately not. I have spent time with Miss Hummel. In fact, I have been very generous with my time, but she has not disclosed to me the nature of the statuettes.
Isn't Miss Hummel... she doesn't speak?
That's correct.
Why did you expect her to talk to you?
Oh, I suppose I shouldn't have. I just... I've spent a considerable amount of time with her recently, talking about my work, my life, bearing my soul, in fact, and yet she won't open up. Not even to me.
Thanks, Mr. Avery.
You are most welcome, Miss Beaumaris.
Casey, to the nurse's station, please.
I believe that's you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Certainly. Who knows? I might have a first chapter draft for you to read. Enjoy your evening, my girl.
Bye.
There you are. It's past 5. Ted'll be waiting.
Let's go.
Yes, let's.
All right, and that looks like we just got through the first chapter.
All right. Let's get home. Damn, I think we're out of leftovers. I'll throw something together.
I spent some time with Mr. Bruce. He talks quite slowly.
Yes, well, He's one of the oldest up there.
I sat with Dr. Bouchard for a bit. I didn't know she was a patient now. She seems angry.
She is. So, did you see many other patients? You did, didn't you?
Of course. I mean, I did as much as I could.
Listen, Casey. Up there you can't half do things. When you're working, you have to focus. Look, just... Maybe I shouldn't have. Never mind. I've got to check these over. Give me a minute.
Alright, so that was the end of the chapter, so we're gonna save and exit, which should take us back to the main menu. Alright, so that was chapter 1 of Wayward Strand. We are gonna have a chapter 2, which I will do next week, but again, thank you to the developers for providing me with a free copy of this game to continue to play on this stream. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call stream here. Because my knees are killing me, so I'm gonna go ahead and call stream here. And I'd like to thank you all for tuning into tonight's stream. I'm not gonna do a raid tonight because I kind of just want to lay down. So I'm not gonna do a raid, I'm just gonna host up the music channel that I normally host up. But yeah, as always, this is Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set. Please be safe and keep gaming.